What is up everyone, it's the Kitty here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video, we're looking at Frag Pro Shooter and in particular, I'm going to be breaking down what I think is the top 10 legendary cards in the game right now, and that's going to be including the Archon Fragger, who is the latest one that's turning up in the 1.7.2 update. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click that little bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads. You can help support this channel and help it grow, and the more it grows, the more I'll be able to make content for you. And also, if you're interested in trying to win 800 frag gems every month, then you need to get on my Discord server, push it up to 1,000 members. We are up to 925 or more, and once we hit 1,000, then I will be doing a giveaway every month. So without further ado, let's get cracking and do the top 10 legendary fraggers in Frag Pro Shooter. In at number 10, I've put Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny is, I don't know if she's underrated. I think she's very, very good. She's got these energy balls that she fires, and there's a little bit of splash damage there. And also, if you're going on like something like the Bridges map, if you get to one side, you can use her ultimate ability to do those exploding carrots which stun and do damage, and you can get some good kills. And also it's a good way of getting from A to B with her ultimate ability if you need to jump across from one bunker to the other. And it's a really tough call as to which ones were going to be the put in this top 10, because there's so many good legendary fraggers out there. The only ones that I was sort of really sure about was probably the top 2. Other than that, there's quite a few different ones that could have gone in there. In at number 9, I put Hades 5.1. Now, Hades 5.1 is quite slow, but the energy beams that are fired from Hades 5.1 are very long, and there's some splash damage on there. And if you can manage to get the frag power, then you will massively increase the reload time of Hades from, I think it's 3.1 seconds. It'll drop it right down to 2, which would make Hades even more formidable. And obviously you've got that special ability, that .exe virus thing that Hades is able to do, which will injure everybody that's in that circle until they die unless they get a health pack. And in at number 8, I've put Ollie. Now Ollie is, I love Ollie. I think Ollie is like a really, one of the most fun fraggers in the game. Super speed, using that ability to just shoot from one place to another. If you manage to get the frag power, you can do an even longer. The duration of the ultimate ability is that little bit longer. But it's super fast firing from her. Super fast reload speed. She's basically someone to main and get in those bunkers. As far as AI goes, not massively good. So if you're gonna have Ollie in your team, you want to be using her to get in those bunkers and to give the opposition the run around to get kills. She's able to get kills, but basically it's to get those bunkers. Now in at number 7, I have got Wolfson. Here you can see him using with his Cosmos skin. Now the thing with Wolfson is his ultimate ability, if there's people that have been killed, it makes it so that he is like mega super insanely fast. So I sort of consider Wolfson as a bit of an advanced fragger really, because you've got to be good with the shots, especially if you want to get headshots. And when you're using his ultimate ability, he can just suddenly go insanely quick, and it makes it very difficult to get the shots off. Maybe more in use if you're going to go into the bunkers to use that speed boost from his ability. But he's got some good power, definitely got some good power in his shots, and that is why he makes it into the top 10 for the legendary fraggers. Now in at number 6, I've put Archon. I don't know if you guys might have thought that he was going to be higher than this, but there are some failings with Archon. His shooting is, although powerful, it's pretty slow. Where he obviously has got some good stuff is his ultimate ability. if you get his ultimate ability working for you, then you can get some really good kills. But there are better fraggers out there, I believe, and that is why I've only got him in as number 6. His floating ability, his ultimate, when he's floating, it takes a long while to recharge. It could have maybe shortened it. He got nerfed from the test server. On the test server, I think he was even more powerful. That is why he's in at number 6. So in the top 5 now, number 5, I've got Crystal. Now Crystal, is everyone knows that Crystal is a good card, but it depends how well you can play with Crystal. Crystal, when played by the very good players in the game, if you can master Crystal, you can get an insane amount of kills and also an insane amount of control of the map. Probably the best fragger for map control in the game, because that ability of hers, she's got ultimate shooting, an infinite shooting, so she never has to reload. If you could get the headshots, I think her frag power gives her a headshot boost as well. I think it takes it from sort of like 1.4 up to 2 times damage. But you can use that splash damage to get kills, and you can go from attack to defense within seconds. And that is why she gets into number 5. In at number 4, I put Striker, and the reason why Striker is so high in the list is for a couple of reasons. Number 1 is he is the fastest fragger in the game by a considerable margin, with that, I think it's over 15 kilometers per hour speed. No one can catch him when he's on form. If you can master his home runs, then you can get a lot of kills, and that is another reason why he's number 4, because there are only a handful of fraggers that are able to kill multiple opponents in one move. That being Ripping Finn, Striker, and the boss. Those 3 are the only ones that have got an ability to clear out, potentially a whole squad in one move. So that is why, if you've got Striker, if you manage to unlock Striker, give him a go and you won't be disappointed. And that brings us to our number 3 fragger, which I just mentioned a second or two ago. Ripping Finn, another one of those rare fraggers who can take out multiple opponents with that tidal wave of his. It comes along relatively quick. He's one of the most fun fraggers in the game. Him and Ollie are like 2 of the best, most fun fraggers to use. If you can get his frag power, it widens the catch arc of the tidal wave, which means that you can potentially, it should make it easier for you to take out multiple opponents. Get that tidal wave in the right place, and you can just sweep people off the map and get multiple kills. And that brings us to our top 2 fraggers, which is, there's a real toss-up between the 2 because they are so amazing. But at number 2, I have put the Boss Man, which is the other one I mentioned earlier. His ultimate ability can wipe out potentially all 5 fraggers in one go. I don't think I've ever managed that. I think I might have managed 3 or 4. And if you get his ultimate, his frag power, it gives him a 20% speed boost, which will make him even more insanely good. The AI is good as well for him, which means that if you've got him in your deck, you don't necessarily need to control him. You can just let the AI control him, and he will do an exceptional job keeping those bad fraggers at bay. But if you want to main him, you can take him forward, and you can do some devastation on the bunkers, as well as killing fraggers on your way. And that takes us to our number 1 fragger, our number 1 legendary fragger in the top 10 list, and it is Hannibal. He's been around for not too long, and you will notice that quite a lot of decks have him in there, and there's a good reason why is because, a bit like Lucha Moitra, he knows what he's doing. He goes for those bunkers. His AI is good as well. If anyone gets in his way, he will smash them with his ultimate ability, pulls them in. And I think if you get his frag power, I think it pulls them in from a bigger range, if I'm not mistaken. But having him in your deck is almost a must nowadays. You don't see too many decks that don't have him in there. basically, because why wouldn't you have him? The ability to kill in a radius and to stun and to get the job done and taking out those bunkers is what he excels at. So there we have it, guys. There's our top 10 ultimate fraggers in Frag Pro Shooter as of 1.7.2. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button because that'd be super awesome. A few shout outs on the channel for Dominic M, Tommy the Beast, Etty Shukla, Dato and Percy. And if you want to help grow this channel and make it even more amazing, then make sure you check out some of my other videos. I've got like literally about 900, and there'll be a couple that you might be interested in just about here.